Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Throughout the 24 years of effort, Hikmet Kaya, his team and community members planted more than 30 million saplings. Thanks to the work of this group, the formerly arid area has now become a green oasis, a home to many more animal people, and protects the village. Hikmet Kaya, planter of 30 million trees, please continue watching to find out more.
Go ahead and make war. All the hatred energy from all beings on the planet will be upon you that will make you sick and will cut short your life.
Mindift means hollow in Kalmyk. Esteemed viewers, I am Timin. The hospitable people of Kalmykia are touched by your steadfast faith in the goodness of the human heart. May we follow our inner voice to live in harmony with nature and all of creation. Welcome to our show entitled Hikmet Kaya, planter of 30 million trees. Today, we will learn about the hero named Hikmet Kaya, who helped transform a desert area into a beautiful forest in Turkey. Deforestation is happening everywhere in the world. It occurs for many reasons, including when a country develops too fast. Agricultural expansion, raising of animal people for food, infrastructure projects, and urbanization are just some of the reasons for deforestation. Turkey is not an exception and has been dealing with this issue as well. Based on the research of globalforestwatch.org, from 2001 to 2021, Turkey lost 625 kilo-hectares of trees that previously covered the country. This was a 6.2% drop in tree cover compared to 2000. There were a total of 9 regions in Turkey that were responsible for 52% of trees cut down from 2001 to 2021. Moldova province topped the list with 56.4 kilo-hectares of tree cover lost. Others included the provinces of Izmir, Antalya, Balıkesir, and Manisa. Urbanization is one factor driving deforestation in Turkey. For example, Istanbul is an expanding metropolis with significant traffic issues. Private car ownership is common, and thus, traffic congestion is correspondingly high. As a consequence, the Turkish government built the Yavuz Sultan Selim Bridge, which opened in 2016 to connect the Asian and European sides of Istanbul. while constructed to lessen pressure on other bridges and improve traffic flow. The builders had to clear 381,000 trees. Another cause of tree cover loss in Turkey is gold mining. In 2007, the government allowed 21 companies to mine gold on Mount Ida. It is located in northwestern Turkey and is a part of a large national park. The site is one of the few remaining areas in Turkey with large areas of forest left intact. These firms cleared out a lot of trees to extract this precious metal. One company alone felled 200,000 trees for the creation of a gold mine. Deforestation can cause many environmental problems. For example, Mount Ida has a diversity of plants and animal people, and the clearing of the trees causes a significant loss of their habitat. Many animal people are not in a good situation when they don't have a place to live and food to eat. Having forests and greenery in a country is very important. As we know, plants in general not only make a nation look more beautiful and attractive, but also help to regulate the CO2 and oxygen in the atmosphere. The loss of trees means there are fewer resources to absorb greenhouse gases emitted that drive global warming. Planting trees around the city can help cool the air from 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. Trees can filter the atmosphere and lessen air pollution. They can also limit people's stress, improve mental and physical health, and decrease noise pollution. Moreover, trees can help filter the water, prevent soil erosion, especially in hilly areas, and aid in blocking our exposure to the sun's ultraviolet rays. Last but not least, trees play a very important role in the ecosystems and house many species of animal people. Now it is time to introduce a hero. Let's meet the former chief of the Bayabut Forest Management Department in Sinop province, who has done an amazing job in transforming once barren land into a beautiful forest. Hikmet Kaya was born in 1945 in the Cirminsi village of Irfelek, Turkey. He studied at the primary school in Veysel and at the secondary school in Sinop. In 1962, he entered Düzce Forest Technician School. After 4 years, he graduated and started working at Ayansik Forest Management. In 1978, Hikmet Kaya began working for the Forest Management Department in Sinop Province's Bayabut district. The area around the village of Akyork was dry and had very little green, mainly bushes and shrubs. This was in part due to the location of the village, which is at the bottom of a hill. With all of his experience in forest management, Mr. Kaya knew that without trees, there could be a problem during the rains. By planting trees, they could act as a barrier to protect the village from water coming from the top of the hill, and also prevent soil erosion, which can lead to landslides.
How can war cease until we put an end to all killing? How can we claim to seek world peace when we continue to slaughter sentient creatures? Dada Vaswani, vegetarian.
We are going to take a moment for a brief constructive message and then return with more about Hikmet Kaya, a friend of the trees in Turkey. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to today's show. Hikmet Kaya, planter of 30 million trees on Supreme Master Television. During his college years, the state paid all of the tuition for Mr. Kaya to learn about forestry. He thought about the best way to help the village of Akyark to prevent erosion and other issues that could harm the residential area. He said, "We tried to give the best service to the country, the nation, and the state. I studied at a state boarding school. Our state took care of me there for 4 years. Considering this, I took it as my duty to provide the best service to my state during my tenure." With this motivation in mind, he decided to plant saplings around the hill areas. What is a sapling, you may ask? Saplings are immature young trees. They are usually around a meter in height. Depending on the type of tree, saplings can range from 3 to 15 years in age. Mr. Kaya said in one of his interviews that, "As a forest research chief, I didn't want this field to stand like this, without trees. I thought about reforestation here, so I designed it." Since the area remains within the boundaries of the Akyark Village Council, I contacted the villagers and set up a working group. We started working with them. In 1981, to celebrate the centenary birthday of the founder of modern-day Turkey, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, they began their plan to plant saplings. With the help of the local residents, around 800,000 red pine saplings were planted that year. Hikmet Kaya and his team worked tirelessly to transform the barren hills around the village. He experienced many hardships, but he didn't give up and continued working until he reached his goal. Throughout the 24 years of effort, Hikmet Kaya, his team, and community members planted more than 30 million saplings. Thanks to the work of this group, the formerly arid area has now become a green oasis, a home to many more animal people, and protects the village. In 2002, Hikmet Kaya retired from his position, but he still continues working on his project. Recently, Mr. Kaya was interviewed, and he held pictures taken at 2 different times, before and after the planting, to demonstrate how the hill had wonderfully transformed. The images show a vast difference. The whole village now is covered by green and healthy trees. They provide a lot of shade and safeguard the community during the rainy season. The picture went viral in Turkey, and it became an iconic project to prevent deforestation in the nation. Hikmet Kaya has become a local hero for what he has done for the village. He told a reporter, "The transformation of those areas into forests has been my biggest source of pride, and after many years, we have ensured that our district has more forest assets. It is a very good feeling." Mr. Kaya believes that the forest is the future of the country, and he would love people to start to protect the woodlands, not only in Turkey, but also around the world. For us, what can we do to help our respective nations? Yes, we all can plant more trees, just like Mr. Kaya. However, there is a simpler solution that we can also pursue that is far more impactful. It is becoming vegan. Veganism will not only help to prevent deforestation, but also aid in saving the lives of millions of innocent animal people. Scientists from the University of Oxford, UK, estimate that if the entire world became vegan, 75% less farmland would be needed globally. This land could then easily be allowed to regrow into dense, thick forests. An article titled "The Soy Consumption Harmed the Planet. Depends Who's Eating It," published by Sentient Media, reported, if humans' protein needs were met strictly by soy foods instead of animals, deforestation would decline by 94%. our accolades and appreciation. Hikmet Kaya, for your remarkable green achievement. May your noble action inspire more people to commit to protecting our planet and its forests as we transition into a vegan era. In Allah's immense love.
Vegan, run away from violence.
Intelligent viewers, it has been a pleasure to have your company for today's show. Coming up next is Representatives of the Positive Power Are Beneficial to Humankind, Part 1 of 6, on Between Master and Disciples. May your faith in God always guide your life.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/GPGW.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/GPGW.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/GPGW.
ਸਾਡੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ ਅਨੇਕ ਭਾਸ਼ਾਵਾਂ। ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇਖੋ suprememastertv.com/schedule ਅਤੇ suprememastertv.com/GPGW